When I first got famous, I knew that if I put myself in the office as opposed to just stayed behind the scenes, my life would change, but I wanted it was an upshot of what I did. Fame wasn't the driving force, that the work was, and I didn't want to be lumped in with those celebrities that do anything to become famous. Do you know what I mean? And I was very prickly about the whole subject, and one of the first interviews I did after The Office broke in about 2001, the journalist really rubbed me up the wrong way with this question. She said, "So what advice would you give to anyone else who wants to become famous?" And I went, "I'd tell them to go out and kill a prostitute." Which I thought was a really clever answer. She looked at me like I was mental. And I didn't do this bit in Ipswich. A local paper called me from Ipswich, and she went, "Are you worried about offending people?" I went, "Well, yeah, because it's not the point of what I do." And she went, "No, but the joke's about the Ipswich murder." I went, "It's not a joke about the Ipswich murder. That's a true anecdote. I really said that to a journalist, and it happened 6 years before the Ipswich murders," which ruined her angle a little bit. And she actually went, "Oh, did you hear about the Ipswich murders, and that's what reminded you?" I went, "No. It's nothing to do with murder. It's a slight on fame. It's like going, well, if you just want to become famous, do something horrendous." That was, and I explained it to her, and she went, "Oh, well, thanks very much." So the next day, she went with the headline, "Ricky Gervais apologises for sick joke." I thought, what are the rules? I've explained it to her, and she does these vox pops and this whole sort of string of Chinese whispers. Oh, that's racist. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what's come over me. Suggesting that Chinese people can't whisper. Sorry about that. That would be a strange racial trait, wouldn't it? Bigots getting hold of that one, going, "The trouble with the Chinese is they can't fucking whisper." What? They can't whisper? Of course they can. They can't. The Chinese cannot whisper. Watch this. "Chang, whisper to me. Hello!" Oh, for fuck's sake. Shouting "hero" must be racist. Come on. On the same day, The Sun published a picture of Jade Goody with the caption, "Racist scum." They published a picture of that Chinese snooker player with the caption, "Pot noodle." But when the journalist said to me, "Oh, what advice would you give to become famous?" And I go, "I tend to go to prostitute," it's meaning, look, if you think that's all you care about, just being famous, you can do something terrible if that's the only aim. Serial killers want to become famous. The way it's going, where people do anything to be famous, I can imagine people at home now reading the paper going, "This rapist is getting a lot of column inches." Do you know what I mean? Where will it end? Have you seen those adverts on telly for rape? Not adverts for rape, not... Starts 10 a.m, everyone must go. No, it's... It's two blokes, and one of them's bragging. He's going, "Yeah, got off with a lovely bird the other night. We was kissing and cuddling. Then it got a bit more serious, and I shoved her down onto the sofa." And he morphs, and he's in court. And the voiceover goes, "If you don't get consent, you could go to prison for rape." What sort of society has to remind someone not to rape? Was there people going, "Just off out raping, mum"? Oh no, remember? Remember the advert? What? You can't rape? I can't what? You can't rape. I can't what? Whose idea was that campaign? Going, "We got to remind them." Was there people in court with the judge going, "Why did you rape her?" "I forgot." You'd forget your head if it wasn't screwed on. Get out of here, you scamp. Have you heard those local radio ads on a similar subject? It's a quiet street, sound of stiletto heels, and a car goes, and he goes, "Need a lift, darling." And the voiceover goes, "If you want to know the price of an illegal minicab, just ask a rape victim." Don't. Worst advice I've ever had. No, it really winds them up because it brings back terrible memories. So I don't want you to make the same mistake I did. I just burst into an incident room and went, "How much to Hounslow?" And she went, "Whoo!" So really irresponsible advertising. Like that one, "Hit me at 30 miles an hour and there's an 80% chance I'll live." Encouraging gambling. I like those odds, but don't. It's...